Welcome back to Legends of Elzorya, our Daggerheart actual play. This is a great episode if this is the first time that you've ever tuned in, because we're starting essentially a new story arc now as we head into a new location. But let's just get a little recap of what we've been doing and where we are, because we've learned a lot over the last little bit. We came to an old monastery where Rhea, Epsilon's character, spent the majority of her younger days. And we also, while we were there, found the body of Rhea from that previous life. They were led to believe by the Phoenix, who is basically this immortal human soul that's bonded himself to a clank body, that Rhea was a being of pure magic with no soul. After a little bit more investigation and talking to the dead body of Rhea, they actually learned that, yes, the Rhea in your presence is a body physically made up of pure arcane energy from some realm beyond the reaches of the material plane, but she does have the soul of the original Rhea.
Well, Draven knows that. He has yet to share that information with the rest of the group.
That's
right. I didn't know that.
Draven was the only one that put it together. That is right.
Yeah.
That is right. All Lynn knows is that when she talked to the body of Rhea, the Rhea next to her exploded into a storm of magical energy, and her intelligence check was like dog shit. So she did not know that. So, with that, though, you decide to put this behind you, and you had a choice in front of you. You could return back to Bravia, where your friend is being held captive, and where there has recently been a successful coup, and the biggest asshole on the planet now is in charge of Bravia. Or you could head to the human settlement of New Aetheria to see if you could get some backup, which is also where Draven comes from originally. And you decided to head towards New Aetheria. As you were leaving, Nightmare, which is let's see, I don't even think I've officially named these things yet, but it's Fortune's no-eyed raven-headed raven bat, returned with a message from one of the friends that you had sent to see if they were okay, friends that you had sent to New Aetheria previously. And we picked up, or actually we left off right there where Nightmare's a he or she? I can't remember.
It's whatever happened to come out of my mouth at the moment.
Okay.
I don't think that it has a sex, so.
Oh, that's interesting. Should we spend
it's like a clownfish where it can like go between, it becomes whatever is like least common in its area, you know what I mean?
I feel like it's more like Fortune just looks at the bird underside and it's just a cloaca and just like
Fair.
It's got a hole.
Fair. Okay, so yeah, we could spend the next 30 minutes talking about how the species of bird reproduce, but I'm gonna say let's not do that.
Move on.
And just get back to the game. So we'll pick up there on tonight's Legends of Elzorya.
I do feel like Draven probably did spend 30 minutes asking questions to Fortune, though.
Probably. I will say this before we get in, and yes, I'm going to tell you what the message said, so don't freak out on me. But the journey to New Aetheria is going to take a while. Now, I'm not going to make you roleplay every single day, every single camp, but what this means is you will have had more than enough long rests to fully heal your HP, stress, and armor. So basically, you guys are going into this new arc just completely clean, and I'll give you one hope as well. I am, however, also maxed on fear. Just putting that out there. Although you already knew that. You already knew that. So
I still like gasping.
I love when you gasp. It makes me feel. I'll tell you in the post show. It's a horrible tangent. It's a horrible tangent.
God, okay.
Paradise.
It's not bad. It's just a horrible tangent, and we'll go down a rabbit hole. So those are your prayer dice, 2, 4, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you all travel for quite some time. I'm going to go ahead and move you to, once you come down the mountain, you find yourself in a this long grassland that runs between the mountains of where you were to New Aetheria. You would know that this stretch of land is called the Aether Marches, is what it's been commonly referred to.
Ooh.
And it's the stretch of land that kind of leads off to New Aetheria in the distance. So, the letter you got back from Liliana, you had asked a couple questions. Basically, how are you? Are you okay? Are you enjoying it? And then there was some delay in getting response, right? Which had started to worry the lot of you. But as you've opened the letter and read through it, it's long and it goes on for a while. Part of it starts to ramble a little bit, as a child might do, and they start telling you all sorts of stories. But essentially, it goes on to say, "It's so good to hear from you. Yes, we're doing really well. We've settled in. We met Mrs. Applebottom. She is amazing. You should tell Draven that his friends are really funny, and she's been really, really, really helpful. She had this place where we could stay, so we got set up with a new place, and it's a little bigger than our old place. It's really nice." And she writes as she talks, so and some of the things are just slightly misspelled as she's writing really fast. Overall, very, very well written for someone of her age and development level, but still a couple just misspellings here and there. She goes on. Oh, fun, exciting news. We have new names now. So Applebottom said that it was probably a good idea if maybe we didn't go by the names that we used to go by. So Daddy's name, he's going by Zog now. I don't know why he picked that, but he said he liked the sound of it. I think there's more to that, but I got to pick my own name, and I've decided to go with Arlena. But my daddy calls me Laney. So we're not supposed to tell anybody who we really are. I think Applebottom called it witness protection or something. I don't know. Her and Daddy had a really long talk about it, and there was some arguing, but in the end, he decided that was probably the best thing for us to do. So I'm Laney now. Don't forget that. Because if you come and you ask for Liliana, I'm going to have to pretend like I don't know who you're talking about. And this kind of goes on as she kind of restates it and reiterates it over and over. Go ahead.
Draven can't help himself. He's got a red ink, and he's dipping a quill, and he's just marking out entire paragraphs and correcting words. He just can't help himself.
Redact. Oh, of her? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, on her thing, just no, you're
Spelling
going on
correction.
too much. You spelled this wrong.
Like an editor. Towards the end, he just writes, "Good first draft." Underlines it a couple times.
Acceptable first draft.
Acceptable. She goes on just to kind of talk about how things are different here. There's more humans than she's ever seen in her life. She mentions that there's more bugs. They've been having trouble with just bugs. She doesn't like that. Maybe it's the city or something. She doesn't know. But there's been just more mosquitoes and things like that she doesn't care for. But overall, she seems healthy. She seems happy. And she says she's hoping to get to see you soon if you head this way. And then she does give you... She starts to give you an address, and you can see like she starts to scribble it out. And then there's like a note that says, "Daddy told me not to write that. Talk to Applebottom when you get to town, and she'll show you where we are." And then at the very bottom, it's signed Laney.
Can Draven try to like hold it up in the air, or maybe even like put another piece of paper over it and like try to take a scribble on it to see what it is, to see where they said they are?
You can absolutely do that. That's an interesting idea. So let's go ahead. What would that be?
Dexterity or finesse or something?
Finesse, maybe?
What I would think. Delicacy would be required.
Well, what about instinct? No, I'll do the finesse. I won't be like that.
Where's my cheat sheet? There it is.
Oh!
Holy
Hey.
shit! A crit? That you rolled a crit.
Get the whole fucking address.
Okay. So she did actually write out the entire address instead before she marked it out. It's even got a fucking zip code in it. And not just that 5-digit zip code, the one with the little dash and the extra 4, like the really specific zip code. They are living in a very nice part of town. It is close to where most of the, like, a little bit off the beaten path of like the Merchants District. Actually not too far from your office. So it's actually relatively close. Applebottom set them up in a very nice location. And you also know that there's some like apartments around there. They do have what's essentially a small townhome now. So it is much bigger than what they were living in before.
Can it be like they're my neighbors? My apartment's right next door.
Sure. I did put your office close by just in case you wanted to be close to them. So yeah, why not? Right next door.
I feel like we've got a sitcom going on now.
Just
We changed the whole tone.
Everything changes.
Use
in
a little
Aetheria.
levity after everything.
We could use that.
I just want to say this background is beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Very-
Chispeku, I think. I don't know how you say it. CZEPKU. They make amazing
I'm
backgrounds.
not sure. I choose not to say that loud.
They're pretty. They're pretty. I use them a lot.
Not
And
to-
I'm gonna do a shameless plug. They're integrated into Alchemy, so I didn't have to do anything. I could buy it right from their marketplace, and it's integrated completely. Alchemy. I love you.
That is very pretty.
Sponsor me. Anyway,
Give us
I'm
money,
wearing your merch.
please.
I'm wearing your merch. Anyway, so you guys have been on the road for a while. You can have some conversations, anything that you need to do. You still have a couple days left, but you're getting closer. I mean, you've been through here before, so you know the path. Draven knows exactly where to go. And you find yourself walking down this nice dirt road that kind of winds through these beautiful flowers here. And you can see in the distance that hill that you're looking at. Right over that, you should be able to see Aetheria. But it's still a distance away, so you probably have at least another day walk.
So we know that Liliana Laney has already been taken, though, right?
What do you mean?
Is she already being, like, when we had the Phoenix and he was in, like,
That's not who was taken.
That was Chelsea.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Chelsea,
Oh,
the person
okay.
you were looking for originally.
Chelsea.
She is...
I haven't forgotten her.
I think you have. I think you have forgotten
No,
Chelsea.
okay, sorry. Okay.
So yeah, as far as you know, this is up to date recent information. Chelsea's the one that's
Okay,
still
cool.
back in Ravia with the Ashworth bastard.
Gotcha.
I feel like Draven is like pumped. He's really excited to go home. He loves going home. And he's got like fresh stories and shit like that to go and like get printed. And so he's just on top of the world, and he's like marching ahead of everyone else. He's got like this spring in his step, and he's singing the new Aetherian national anthem out loud.
Well, I forgot how
Don't
that
do it
goes.
to me.
I forgot. Do you remember how does it start?
The sun shines bright on my new Aetherian home.
No.
I feel like as perky
Country
as
roads.
Draven is, Lynn in the background is just getting more and more like she's in the back. She's looking sad. She's looking really stressed out. Like she's like, oh, I don't want to do this.
Since you've left, there's not been any chatter come through your badge. There's been no updates. Essentially, everything's gone completely quiet. You have no news about what's happening in Bravia.
Draven does notice this after a bit, and he calms down the singing, and he kind of like comes back to Lynn to talk to her, and he's like, I'm sorry, Lynn. I am excited to go home. I'm not going to lie. And I understand you're upset about what's going on in your home, but I promise you, people owe me, and we're going to have a little army come with us when we head back to Bravia.
Lynn's gonna kind of like, she kind of like nods, and she's just like, I hope so, but let's be real. If it was Imperius, I could see we've had better relations, but Bravia and New Aetheria, they've got a past, as you know.
Yes. But I also have a past. I've got a lot of dirt on some very important people.
You kind of see Lynn give a little smile at that. I think she's spent enough time around you guys. Y'all sometimes just say such bad stuff, but you say it with such cheer that it's starting to become like, it's almost charming, she's almost like, oh, you rascal, it's like, she's just, she's just, I don't know, I guess she's loosening up just a little bit, she's just like, man, I'm happy this dude's on my side, kind of.
Lynn, I know what will make you, I don't know if it'll make you feel better. It maybe make you feel a bit better. Perhaps trust me more. And he pulls out his journal, and he opens it and whispers inside, and he hands it to you. And as you are opening it, all the words are shifting around and pretty much unreadable, but they all kind of just flow into normal writing in common? What do we call it in this?
Yeah.
Sure. And I have kind of directed you to the pages where I keep my dirt. And it's like, just have a little read. I think for now we might just keep it vague, see what Wolf's got cooked up for us, but it's more of just to let you...
I want you to have given her all of the romantic gossip about the elites, because secretly she really likes I think we've talked before about she likes to read, and I do think she really likes romances, and she's like, oh, no, when it's like, and so-and-so's baby is so-and-so's,
well, while I do have some fun things, I actually do want you to give us at least one or two of the NPCs or the dirt you have on somebody. Since you opened this door, and then I can play with that when we get there. But yeah, give us some of that dirt.
Who are the most powerful people in New Aetheria? Would they be government ministers? Would there be one dude in charge, or would it be more like corporations?
New Aetheria, as far as government is concerned, functions similar to how the U.S. is supposed to function. They do have elections, and they have one person that gets elected to that role, but they also have like a parliament as well that's supposed to balance that out. So the key people would be the members of this 9-person parliament. Since 9, even though it's a religious thing, it actually mirrors that with the religion of the rest of Elzorya, even though they don't follow the same religion. And then there's one person at the head, and then there is, but then there are powerful, like you said, corporations and business folk that have more of unofficial power in this setting.
Okay, in that case, I think Draven has dirt on the Prime Minister.
Okay.
And it's
a woman, by the way.
What is that? All right. She embezzled money from a government program that was intended for orphans.
Oh, I love it.
Flynn's actually like, did she read that? Does Flynn know that now?
Who's going to tell her?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you're reading it.
Like, she just like, at first she's just like, oh, and then she's like, Draven, these are state secrets.
Yes, keep reading.
She's like, and she's also glued to the page. Like, she's like this is a level of like, what's the word? Is it insouciant? Like when you're disrespectful, that she's like never, like the ballsiness of not only just casually having this but sharing it. She's like, this would get her fucked up in her daily life. She can't believe you're just rolling around with this information and that you know it, and you're just like, oh my god. But she is also like page turning.
Do you even keep a lock on your journal?
Yes, so the journal is I don't, because the journal's unreadable to anyone that I don't
That's
allow
what he said. Yeah, it won't coalesce unless he wants to share it.
He had to whisper the secret word into it to make it readable to other people.
I remember. Okay, I thought you were just doing some fun flair.
Because otherwise, it just looks like someone just scribbled like a kindergartner scribbled all over it.
And you actually see kind of Lynn, like she looks at Draven and she goes, she kind of like gets kind of small for a minute, like when she reads that, and she's like, the warden, like she's never told anybody about this. She's like, on my first day, before I came to see you, Zarthis, the warden, he stole from a homeless man. And Draven, I didn't know what to do. I was so shocked. I don't know why he did it. I don't understand why you would do that, especially in his position of power. Why? What's 2 cents to a man like him?
Oh, my sweet summer child.
You just hear Fortune laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, my sweet summer child is such a good shout.
Well, she just so innocent here, and I'm like, oh gosh, hold on. And he takes the book and he whispers to it, and a couple of the pages blur themselves, so he will continue reading.
Oh, okay, so you're not ready for the rest of
this. Redacted. Give us one more juicy thing you have on just some random person. Nobody important. But I imagine that Zarthis. I imagine that Draven keeps just dirt on everybody he can get it on. So just what's some
the baker down the street? What did he do?
Yeah, one fun thing about some random person in your life.
The current CEO, no, not that high. The current CFO of the company that makes the clanks. I have dirt on him. He has a secret family in Bravia.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have fun with both of these.
I think Lynn would almost be kind of like, she'd be like, oh, why does he have to keep it secret? Several people have multiple family members or spouses. That's so odd. That she's from Imperius and they're like
Oh, and your
chiller
cat
about
people
that.
too.
And
Yeah.
what?
And your cat people too.
Yeah.
So it's just like completely different society.
Yeah, like she's just like, oh, that like she's heard about, like she knows that for some cultures, like that's like, but she's just like, that's so sad. All the children should be able to play together.
I will say this.
Oh my. Maybe you shouldn't continue to read this.
He's just like, that's enough, Lynn.
Something.
No, yeah, you like hiss at me like the actually you hiss at me, you're a cat, like when I try to take it from you.
I mean, she's like, I haven't finished the love story between the baker and the seamstress on your home street yet.
I think Fortune. Well, actually, are you talking about any of this? Would Fortune be able to would be reading this or hearing you talk about it, or how are you discussing it?
I mean, I would probably be hearing this happening, the conversation of them.
She scoots right up, like, ooh.
Okay.
But I feel like Fortune is currently going through plans of how to get in and out of the city when we get there, writing down names of connections that she can maybe reach out to. She's trying to make a battle plan.
Got it. I think you would still clock this as you're just kind of like half like heartedly like keeping up with what they're talking about, just kind of glancing every now and then. That second piece of information does catch your attention. The CFO of someone of the company that makes the clanks of the Aetherian Forge Works. You've got dirt on them, or at least Draven has dirt on them. The CEO, you know, is the Phoenix, of course. You might have an in there to get some information that you wouldn't have access to otherwise. And I think Fortune's mind would start to spin with ways that they could use that person against the Phoenix. So just start thinking about how you might want to do that.
It's a CFO, so we're talking money. This is a money person.
So my eyes turn to dollar signs.
Yep.
Money! Oh, ching, 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 ching. But yeah, I'm sorry. You said something about CFO of the Clanks, not just money. This could be a valuable way to maybe find out more about the Clanks themselves. It could be a battle strategy that we haven't even thought of.
Could be. The secret family is kept in Bravia at quite an expense, I would add. I don't know if I have access to the records for newer information, but I do have proof. This isn't just me writing shit down.
Sounds like it can at least open some doors for us.
I'm assuming the CFO is like, is he a dude?
Yes.
Yes.
And
I just thought it'd be harder to hide. Well, I don't know. In this world, we can have some interesting ways to have children, but
he is dwarvish as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lynn's kind of like suddenly like looking disapprovingly, and she's like, I hope this man's not endangering his own child. No, there's no saying what's going to happen with the Clanks in Bravia.
Interesting. I like the threads, and this is why I asked, because I knew you'd say something that would be like, "Oh, this is some."
I hadn't thought about it like that. Now I'm like stumped.
This is some juicy stuff. I love this.
Unless he
Yeah,
has
the
a,
porter just sipping her tea
above table, like I don't
She
think
didn't-
Lynn would have put this together, but like I do think like there would be a possibility that he'd like have a way to protect his family if he knows. I mean, surely he's got to know about the. I mean, if he's working for the Clanks, he's got to know about the upcoming coup to some degree. So how would he have ensured his family safe?
Let me ask you
there?
this. And there's no answer in this question, but do you think the Phoenix is the type of person that would have let people in on that plan? Because that will be
maybe we do have
the hook on how much this is going to play out for you.
I don't know. I feel like the most idiotic person would still know that dude's straight up evil. And you
Oh
probably
well,
shouldn't
no,
trust
it's
him.
not. It's not necessarily that I don't think that they wouldn't know that he's like a bastard. It's the question of did they know that he was going to straight up give Gideon the way to coup the city and put all of its inhabitants in danger?
Sure,
Because
sure.
you know he could have said, "Oh, well, you know, we're just making money, and we're, you know," and they may not even know about the whole Gideon Lightwood thing. Because as far as they know, like, yeah, they may know that the Clanks are fucking abominations of souls attached to people, but that didn't mean they necessarily knew that he was about to try to overthrow the Bravian government and endanger this person's family. You know what I mean?
So that's the crutch that I think you might need to find out is how much this guy knows and then how much leverage you have over him. And I love that you kind of just threw that out, but it's such a juicy plot hook. I'm not going to let it die.
Maybe he's not involved. Maybe he doesn't even know what's going on. He's just the money dude. You know what I mean?
Maybe. You'll have to hunt that down. You do know he keeps a residence in New Aetheria. That's how you got dirt on him in the first place.
Personally, just above table, I love the idea that I think that just no comment from you, Wolf, but I think that the Phoenix is kind of the person who would not even know the person, like he would know the personal life, but not really care about your secret family in Bravia. So I don't even think it would occur to him that someone would be mad about that. Like, what is he'd be like, oh, that's just his bastard child. I'm sure, you know, like, but this guy may actually care about his family and be like, wait, this wasn't part, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I think there is something there.
Well, I mean, the Phoenix did almost destroy the world just to prove a point to Rhea.
Yeah, like I don't think it would occur to him that someone would be like that. I mean, invested in like their especially something they're trying to keep secret. Like I don't think he would occur to him that this person may actually care for their family.
Right, I would imagine like that most of the like bastard children are either like dumped into an orphanage or maybe worse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like it's not something that the royal or the higher ups,
upper echelon of these people would typically care about. I mean, you actually would have to really care about, like, if you have a mistress and a whole secret family, you'd have to care about them at least a little to not just be like, fuck you, I don't care. You know what I mean?
And it's harder and harder to dump them into the orphanages with the prime minister taking all that money. I don't know if you meant to make this conspiracy just making shit up off the top of your head, but I kind of love where this went.
No, I do too, because that's what I wanted here. I wanted like
webs.
I wanted webs. I wanted a mystery. I'm excited.
Oh, me too. Oh, I am too. Rhea, as you're kind of walking, just kind of taking in all of this, you feel just a very quick little prick on the side of your neck.
Big fucking what?
Like a mosquito bite. But as soon as it happens, there's this little kind of sizzling pop noise. And you look down and you see this small bug, like a mosquito. But as it tried to bite you, instead of drawing blood like it expected, it drew in your arcane energy and fried itself from the inside out. As you look down, and it just kind of falls to the ground.
Rhea just starts laughing.
Brad is drawing that.
Rhea, I don't know if you guys were even paying attention, but if you weren't, Rhea just like stops walking, looks down, kind of like looks up, looks down, and just bursts into laughter.
While you all are standing around, Fortune, you feel something in the back of your neck too. Just this quick little bite. Yours does not burst into magical flame.
It gets drunk and falls off.
I assume you swat at it. You reach up and you just kind of like swat it away. As you come back, it's a little bit larger than what a normal mosquito would look like. It's got kind of a weird shape to it. It almost looks like a small little horse or a dragon or something like that. But it definitely has its squished in your hand was trying to eat something. At this point, you can all kind of hear this buzzing noise getting a little bit louder.
I know you said it was like kind of like a dragon, but I'm actually thinking of a seahorse with like a proboscis with little wings.
Absolutely, exactly like that.
See, I was thinking of horsefly, but like that looked like an actual dragon.
This one, however, was, I mean, now that you've pulled it away, about the size of your palm. It's much bigger than the one that tried to go after Rhea.
Draven draws his magic circle around him, and he's like, "I'm not getting malaria."
The sound of
he is not going to help anyone else.
Okay.
I'm not sure how that works. If we stand in it, does it help us?
You can't get into my space. It's just a small circle right around me.
Okay.
You cannot occupy Draven's space.
You're not allowed in my personal bubble.
No. Back up.
Boundaries.
Get away from my space.
God.
Oh, before we start, can you remind me what the arcane prism is and what it does that we got?
Oh.
From the Phoenix's office.
Yes. That went to you, right?
It's in our bag of holding, yeah.
Wasn't that... Is that not the one that allows you to use the other ability for your weapon checks?
I don't know. That's Jewel of Audacity. I don't actually know if they're the same thing or if like you just gave me a name later.
You don't know what the arcane... I don't think you know what the arcane prism does exactly yet.
It's just... Isn't it just pretty and kind of shiny?
If I recall correctly, that was the one where... I'm trying to remember before I say anything. That was the one that you don't... You need somewhere else to kind of give it a better overview.
Okay.
I don't think you know exactly the qualities or properties that it's capable of.
Okay.
So Draven just kind of like draws this circle around himself, and you can start to hear more and more of these things just kind of buzzing around. You see, as you're walking through this, as the path kind of cuts through the flowers, now you can kind of see them kind of coming up from the grass. Some are small, some are the size of like a fist. Yes, I see Draven, you have a question.
I was going to say Draven, while standing in his circle, is going to just kind of like take his quill and prick his finger, and he's going to push blood up out and hopefully lure them to him.
Okay. That's just a little bit of blood. So it will get one or two. The ones that are closer to you, they kind of turn and then start to fly in your direction. Very fast. And in fact, their wings are moving so fast, it doesn't even look like they have wings. You can see them kind of when they're hovering, but when they start diving towards you, they seem to just disappear. What happens when they hit your magic circle?
They take 2d12 plus 4 magic damage and are knocked back to very close range.
Okay, 2d4. Let's go ahead and roll that then for me, because they will definitely take that.
That doesn't roll it. Oh, there it is.
All right, 2d4. So that's going to be 10 damage, which is their severe damage threshold. So that's 3 HP. You actually get way more as you see that this is actually affecting them. You cut just a little bit more as you start to bleed more profusely and kind of just run it around you in a circle. You get about 15 of them that all start flying in and just kind of acting like a bug zapper, just kind of like dying as they come and hit you. So yeah.
I need that image somewhere.
Now that you kind of do it, you cleared out about half of them actually with this, as they just and then they're forming like this circle around you of just dead weird flies of varying shapes and sizes. Some of them getting bigger and bigger. You found one that's about this big, as big as like your head.
So unless someone else wants to, Draven kind of wants to be a badass and can take care of this whole thing. Is that cool?
That's cool. Then you have a way, because I don't have no magic, bitch. Like,
all right, so Draven is just going to cast Fireball, and it's going to be centered on himself.
Okay. Will that hurt you?
There we go.
Yes, it will. But the idea is that I'm going to try to take out all of the other things left that are swarming around me.
Okay.
So, how does it work?
This is exciting.
I make a spellcast roll.
I will say last time one of my characters centered a fireball on themselves, it was to heroically sacrifice their character.
Oh, I thought that was something Izzy would have done.
It was Nozak. It was Psychic's old character.
Oh, of course it was fucking Nozak.
Yep.
God damn
Hell
it.
yeah.
A 23 with hope definitely
yep.
hits. Oh, Jesus Christ. 29. Describe what this looks
29 damage.
for me.
Draven doesn't fuck around with bugs. He doesn't like bugs. He'll eat them. But when they're alive, no thank you. And so he draws this magic circle around him. And he cuts his finger. He cuts it a little more. When they all start swarming around, he's just like... he calms himself, centers himself, and is like... Fireball. And it explodes around him. And it's gonna make him mark 3. So it does hurt him pretty well.
Are you gonna mark 3 HP on that? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'll use an armor to do 2.
Okay.
I know that it's called Fireball, but I do like the idea that he kind of does like this, and it's actually like a tornado that spins up in one corner of its circle and like does a full like ring around him and just like poof, up into there like a column of fire.
That's cool. I like that too.
I do like that. Yeah. I'm still in that.
As the wave of fire washes out from you, all of the rest of these and the ones on the ground just kind of disintegrate. As it washes over them and just burns their tiny little bug bodies, it also takes out a lot of the surrounding plants, unfortunately, until you've got like this kind of like little black crater around you of just burnt ground as it goes out. But all of the bugs in this area just immediately like vaporize. As you're standing there, go ahead.
What are the name of these bugs?
Horseflies.
Give me. Okay. Give me a knowledge check, and I'll give you advantage because you're from the area. He looks concerned.
No, I'm just trying to see how to give myself advantage on the roll.
15 with fear.
Cool.
You weren't sure at first because like you kind of just saw bugs and you just kind of, they were biting people and you kind of just panicked. Most of the ones around you have been destroyed, but you do see that kind of towards the edge of where your fire was, you see that there's 1 or 2 that have kind of just barely made it out and they've died there outside the fire ring. So you walk over to inspect them, and you find one that's a little bit bigger. And as you're kind of looking over them, it comes back to you what these are. You know exactly what these are. These are called Flickerflies.
Aw.
And
I was hoping you were going to let me name them.
I was not. I'm sorry.
I was going to call them cunt flies because we were talking about that earlier.
I mean, that's what they're called locally because they're a pain in the ass, right? And you when you start to think back about the letter that Liliana, now Lainey, wrote to you, you think that this is probably what she was talking about. She called them like mosquitoes, but you know that they are native to this area. But as you're looking
And
down at
Draven
them,
fucking hates them, which is why he did what he did.
Draven does hate them. And it's about this time when you remember the one thing about them, though, is that the older they get, the bigger they get, which is why some of them were like tiny, some of them were larger. And it's about the time when you remember that the oldest of them can be quite large when this shadow appears over top of you, kind of blocking out the sun. And you hear this buzzing noise. As Draven, you just kind of slowly look up. And
No, please.
We're gonna
no,
jump into
please.
this.
No, please.
Save that fireball, Draven.
It's not really it's just a roll.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Am I like immune to
Here's what
getting
fortune
bit by
says.
these guys because I'm just made of magic and they hate me?
Maybe. But this is what the big one looks like.
I don't want to look
As
at
it
that.
starts-
It does look like that.
As it starts kind of like lowering down, looking at the
I-
carnage of everything you've just done to its poor, probably babies.
Brood. It's brood.
I'm disrespectfully not looking at this thing.
To put this into
It's
perspective,
brooding about its brood.
it is
Sorry.
the side that was pretty good, actually. That was a good punspiration. I'll give you advantage on your next roll.
What?
He said it's brooding about its brood.
Fucking Christ.
This thing is as
No.
big as a house. That's how big of a bug we're talking here. As it slowly starts flying down over top of you, Draven, I'm actually going to go ahead and spend a fear just to jump this off, right? You know what? We haven't had a nice fight
You're
in a
just
while.
giggling so much.
Let's see. This one's gonna. It's just
That's
gonna
funny, isn't it?
like fly down at you. Its wings flapping so fast you don't even see it coming as it does just a slash across you with its wings. So this is going to be what's the to attack here? Your evasion is halved against this attack. So what is your evasion?
So it's going to be. Do we round up or down on this? Because
I
my
don't-
evasion's 11.
I don't remember.
I think it's down. So
I
let's
think
say
it
it's
is
5.
I think it is 2.
Also, am I able to use like domain card stuff during this or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Like,
Absolutely.
because I have I am your shield. I don't know how close Draven is to anything within very close range. I can mark a stress to stand in the way and take the damage instead.
You all were, I'd say, you were all together. So yes, I would say you're still in very close range.
Okay, then you're gonna just
Kinda
see my
cool.
wings like pop
Mhm.
out and like I like just like zoom forward and like I'm shield up like right in front of Draven.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. His attack is a +3 to hit. So we'll just add +3 to
Right.
this.
Draven gets anime eyes like,
13. Does a 13 hit you?
Let me see.
oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's
Remember?
half of your evasion.
Well, hers is crap anyhow. So.
Yeah, mine is crap. I have a 9 evasion, so it probably
Oh.
hits.
That's probably going to
That's
hit.
okay because that's what my armor is for.
As this thing slices, you see this coming and put yourself in between yourself and Draven as this thing is going to deal. What is your evasion? Oh, wait. No, it doesn't matter for this.
None.
I'm rolling die. I'm rolling
Yeah.
damage. Duh. Holy shit. That
Oh,
wasn't too bad.
shit.
You take 34 damage coming your way.
No, because is it direct damage?
It is not direct damage. No, so
Okay, then no. I can use any number of armor slots when I use I am your
right.
shield.
Is that your
So I
severe
can-
threshold or
Hang on. 20 is my severe threshold.
Oh, good.
So I can drop this. I can use more than one shield to drop this down all the way to minor damage, right?
you can?
Okay, 2 armors then, and it will be a 12, and then so then I only take 1 hit point of damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I will pass priority back to you all.
If you all, never mind. No,
Is
I've already
it,
done a lot.
Has it landed? Like, it's down on the ground, right?
Yeah, it is like.
Basically,
Go ahead.
well, I mean,
I would-
at the very least, its wings came down and made contact with me to some degree on my shield.
Yeah,
And I probably
it
buckled a little bit.
Kind of hit
but-
you, and then as it landed on these big dragon-like tentacles that it has, feet.
It's
I don't know,
really
is it-
cute, honestly.
It's not too
So
bad, yeah.
I don't know if it's better, but I would assume we don't want it to take flight again, and I can try to do Shadowbind, and
Okay.
I will throw my dagger down and try to like stick it where it's at.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Keep it from flying. Okay.
Will you link that? How does that work?
Uh,
If you click it in your actions, it just like shows it up over here.
Yeah, that is helpful. Plus, I like to see the pretty card art.
how?
Wherever it is,
Right.
you can right click it
Mhm.
and say send it. No. Wait, how do you do that?
I don't know. I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah. How did I do that earlier?
And you said I got advantage on this, so did it roll it? Yeah.
It did. It looked like you got a 27 with fear, so I will take the fear back. But that is definitely a success.
And I will see how to share that.
I did it just a minute ago.
Does it
How did I
do-
do that?
Does it do damage?
No, it does not. It has the restrain condition.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So as it's
There, I copied and pasted it. Sorry.
that's not the pretty card.
I know.
But okay.
That's not the pretty card.
Temporary restraint. Temporary restraint. Okay. The shadows kind of pull up from the ground, and there's lots of shadows to work with here because of where you burnt. There you. Well, now that's something different.
Yeah.
Draven figured it out.
Right click it. Well, no, that's not what he did, but right click and send to journal.
Oh,
okay.
there we go. See, look how cool that is. I love it. The shadows kind of pop up from the burnt, ruined ground and start pulling around. You can see it wraps around the torso of this thing and just pulls it and hangs it down towards the ground. You did, unfortunately, roll with fear, so it is going to come back to me, as this thing is going to do... I'm going to spend a fear to do one of its whirlwind attacks. So this is going to be against everybody. Okay? Okay, so that's a dirty 20. I assume that hits everybody.
Yeah.
This is direct damage.
I'm going to go ahead and spend my danger sense,
Okay.
which once per long rest, I can spend a stress and make you re-roll against me or allies.
Ooh.
With
Okay.
anybody within close.
All right. Spend your stress. Let's have it at
This is worse.
17.
Okay. I tried, guys.
It still hits us.
Yeah.
So this is going to be direct damage. So you won't be able to reduce this with armor. 12 direct damage.
Damn.
Okay, that hits. That's minor damage for me, so that's just one hit point.
One
for
hit
me.
point, and you can't use armor to block it.
That's fine because it's
Okay.
Ah,
And then I'm going to spend one more fear to spotlight it again, and then I will try to do another attack on Draven. Ooh, 12. Does that hit a halved evasion?
Oh, yeah, it hit my full evasion.
Okay.
What's your evasion?
11.
So you're going to
It was half,
take
so
32.
was it half?
At half, it's 5. 32 is exactly double his severe.
On your shield.
Yeah, can I do that again? I'm assuming.
If you've got the resource to spend for it, yeah.
It just says when an ally in very close range, just mark a stress. That's all it costs me to do.
Okay, then yes, you can.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna do mark a stress, and then I'm gonna do it, and that's 32. So I'm gonna do 2 more on my armor to bring that down. It'll bring it down from it. Well, that's like because it's not double my severe, so I can use 2 and then just bring it down to minor and take 1 more hit point, I believe, right?
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes. I
God
cannot.
dang, this thing's.
Yeah, I can't believe Draven gave himself 2 HP damage on the intro mosquito fight.
So Draven thought he was being a badass.
Oh,
I'm not going to.
That feels very in character for him, though, trying to do something really like, ooh, and then it's like, oh, that actually didn't work. Run away.
Draven was a badass. I will give him that. He was a badass there. Okay, then it's back to you all.
Okay, so I'm actually pretty concerned for Draven at this point. I think Lynn would kind of be yelling to the others and be like, distract it! And then like she's gonna turn on Draven, and I want to cast hang on. I have two healing abilities and I can never remember which one. I'm gonna try and cast sorry. I'm gonna have to cast Healing Hands and make a spellcast roll 13 and target a creature other than yourself within melee range. So I guess I just have to roll higher than a 13.
Yeah, so in the roll, just put it as a 13 and it'll tell you, put the
I'm just
difficulty.
gonna click on the domain. Oh, okay.
Oh, it might pop up, I don't know.
No, it didn't. Sorry. So do I just do a d20?
No. Spellcast roll is whatever your spellcasting is. It's the hope, fear, plus that.
Strength, okay.
Yeah.
So I just click on that?
Yeah, with the difficulty of 13.
And it's just normal, no penalties and no bonuses.
Whatever your strength bonus is.
Oh, add +3 to it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I can add prayer dice.
With
if
fear.
it doesn't clear it. Okay. But yes, it works.
If it
And he
doesn't hit,
actually...
you've also got... Oh, sorry.
Let me see. Hang on. I've got to read the domain card. Healing Hands. It says, on a success, mark a stress to clear 2 hit points. On a failure, mark a stress to clear 1 hit point. But since it rolled over 13, I think that does...
Yes, that's a success.
Count as a success. So yes, you get 2 hit points back, Draven.
All right, Draven is back.
I just want to see if I can have moved away from it. Since it is pinned to the ground.
You would have been able to, but because you rolled a fear, it goes back to them. So you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. But what's going to happen also is, as with its spotlight, I will be spending a fear to remove one of its conditions as it starts to like thrash about, and you can see the wings start to flutter so fast they disappear, and then the like shadow tendrils that you've got up around it seem to just like fall off as it kind of spins itself around and takes back into the air a little bit. And I will turn it back to you all.
I think Lynn wants to go to town on this, and honestly, she's gonna actually shout out to Rhea, and I want to initiate a tag team with Rhea because I have 6 hope. So I want to tag team this bitch with Rhea because Rhea has firepower, and we've seen it's already weak to fire.
Hell
all
yeah,
right.
firepower. I definitely. I mean, am I able to get into melee range with a fucking bug?
Well, you might not need to. I mean, it depends on what you're doing. Like, how are you tag teaming? Because you could.
I was gonna try to help with this because that's my fire, but I got other shit.
Okay, all of you are within close range of this thing, so there's no problem moving to it. You'll have to make a roll to get like into far range, but because it landed on top of you, yeah, you can move from close to melee easy as part of your action.
Okay, so I can. Okay, I didn't know if this thing was like actively flying. So like, if I can get in its grundle.
No, yeah, it kind of just
literally or
it's
metaphorically.
More hovering. Yes, you can still reach it.
I might burn its grundle off. Maybe we can just burn its grundle off.
Grundle.
Okay.
You know, the grundle.
So you're going to spend the 3 hope, make a spellcast roll against the target.
But it's a descriptive enough word.
The grundle is just another word for, the general nether region. It's gender non-specific.
Gender underbelly, if you will.
It's chassis.
Tender underbelly.
Well, no, because
Okay,
the
so-
tender underbelly could be like your stomach. Your grundle is not your stomach.
You can definitely see where the grundle should be.
Ow. Right in the grundle.
Okay, so you're doing Cindergrass.
do that.
What are you doing then, Lynn?
I was gonna just pop out my wings and come up and like fucking try to stab this thing.
Okay.
I'm flying up to meet it.
So that'll be just your normal attack roll then. So I need the roll for Cindergrass and then the roll for
Rapier.
For your rapier.
Let me find that. I have that now. Rapier attack.
Okay, so we got a 13 with hope.
And I'm gonna use one of my prayer dice to add a 4 to that.
Okay, so that's
If I can I do that on a?
Yeah, 17 with hope, and then Rhea, give us the roll for your Cindergrass.
That's this one. Ciao.
Okay, so we have a 17 with hope or a 17 with fear. Which do you want to take?
17 with hope.
A 17 is exactly its difficulty. So this hits. You both gain a hope. And I need the damage rolls for those, and these will be added together.
Can I also use because I can use a hope while I'm flying to pump a 1d8 of extra smite damage into it, basically.
Hell yeah, you can.
Okay. Let me roll the damage then, and then we'll just put 1d8 radiant or whatever the hell it is on top of it.
Okay.
Sorry, give me a moment.
And then this will also set this thing on fire, so we need the Cinder Grasp damage too.
Okay. And then I have to roll 1d8 to see how much the extra damage is.
Okay. 18, 20 damage so far. Okay. And then give me the Cindergrass damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a D20 plus 3.
Fucking yeah.
16. Okay, so that's 36. That is a severe hit on this thing. Boom.
And that's
boom,
and
boom.
it's also on fire.
It is.
So if it does anything, if it does like anything, it's gonna if it does anything but put itself out, it's gonna take more damage.
Okay. This thing lets out this horrible high-pitched scream. It sounds kind of like almost like a hissing cockroach or something as it kind of starts to catch a blaze. You did roll with hope, though, so it does stay with your initiative, whoever wants to go next. That was a great hit. Before you do, sorry, what does that look like, the two of you working together? Like, how does it happen? Sorry, I forgot to ask.
I like to think, I don't know, like, I feel like Lynn just kind of, like, pops up, and I like to think that when she drives her sword into it, it actually hurts it enough that it kind of, like, drops down far enough that Rhea's able just, like, to shove her hand, like, right up in its business.
In the grundle.
In the grundle.
As they say. This is the Blood Grundle episode.
Rhea's waiting underneath it. As right as it's coming down, she just thrusts her hand up into the grundle of this thing, and the flame erupts from
don't
there.
Say freezing like that!
And just erupts. Okay, I think Draven was going to do something. Oh, God.
I am going...
We're about to also, me and Fortune are going... Me and Fortune are also going to do a tag team.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So Fortune is going to spend her 3 hope, and I'm going to spend my 5 hope on Arcane Barrage.
And I'm going to do Rain of Blades, and I'm going to say Draven, Operation Railgun. And I'm going to throw out my Rain of Blades.
And I'm going to do Arcane Barrage, and it's sort of like a railgun where we're like, I'm speeding up his daggers flying at it.
Cool.
Okay. Now, Arcane Barrage, does that just hit automatically? Or is there...
Yes, and it's 5 separate hits
Okay.
of 1d6 each.
Okay.
So I'm just going to roll it all at once. They are actually 5 separate hits.
Okay, so I also need... So it'll take 16 regardless. So I guess I'll need that. How do I want to do this? 13 with hope. Do you have
I'm going to shout, y'all can do it! And I'm going to use my reassurance ability to let Fortune re-roll that.
Okay, go for it. You know you're looking for a 17. He's going to take the 16 damage anyway.
Yeah, but we're going to let you re-roll so that you can see if you can hit him.
Okay, a 12 with fear. What I think... Let's see, how...
You know what I can do, though?
What can you do?
Add the last 5 of my prayer dice to it to make it 17. So
Perfect. Okay, so add your damage on top of this, then. So roll damage for your Rain of Blades.
Technically, can he take the 13, or do you have to take the lower one?
2d8.
Well, how does your reassurance? Does it say they re-roll it, or...
An ally attempts an action roll, but before the consequence takes place, you can offer assistance or words of support. When you do, an ally can re-roll their dice.
Okay, so they probably have to take the newer one, I would say.
Okay.
So 10...
and then that's +2.
+2, so that's 12, so 28 points of damage total. It is a major wound.
So I may not have been... So what makes Arcane Barrage special is that it's 5 separate... Well, that it's however many... I had to spend a hope for every missile. And that it's separate, so it always deals at least 1 damage. And so... Should that even work with a tag team?
Probably. Oh, that's a good point.
You could if you had a really, really high level enemy. I could see it.
I can pick a different spell.
We were trying to flavor it so that my Rain of Daggers, each hit would be like it's hitting a separate time. But I felt like that was asking for too much.
Yeah, well, we would need a roll for each dagger that way.
Let's simplify the hell out of it. I didn't do Arcane Barrage, and I'm going to do Fireball with it. Okay,
save the barrage, because that's a good point. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know how to empower the barrage with that, just off the top of my head.
Yeah, I wanna look at that rule and see, because I need to understand that. But regardless,
it's an interesting. It's
I'm
cool as fuck, though.
I may get a better roll. Let's see.
11 with fear. No.
Can I give you a hope to get advantage?
You've already got a successful hit.
Oh.
Yeah. You've already got a successful hit, so we're still going to hit.
So roll the fireball damage then.
I got you.
Oh.
34 damage plus... What did you roll? You rolled a total of 12 damage?
It was 12.
So 46, that's definitely severe. So this will take...
Hold on, I think we did Fireball wrong earlier. I want to share it to make sure we do it right.
Okay.
It has to take a reaction roll of DC 13.
The target and all creatures... Well, they all died, so it didn't matter. Okay, targets who fail take that much damage. Targets who succeed take half the damage. Okay, so I need to make a... What is it? A very close range? Must make a reaction
roll. DC 13.
Okay. I'm just going to roll a straight D20. right, he'll take half. He'll
Aw.
take half that.
That's lame.
Lame.
I'm
So
sorry.
it's 17. So 27 is
27 total is a major.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
You got your hope back, so.
Yeah, I took all
make
my
sure to
hope
take
back.
the 5 hope back. That'll be clutch coming soon, though, I think. Because you
No, because you can only use it once per day. And
Okay.
so it really is a good hitter because you're dealing at least 5 HP
at least
to
5
it.
damage, yeah. Because
It's
typically
amazing.
they don't have...
Or depending upon how much hope you deal. I can spend like 3 hope or 2 hope or whatever.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I would just lead with that next time. Next time it comes back to you all, because it also doesn't require a roll, so you'll keep initiative after it too. So, and that way you got your tag team also. But it's going to go back to them for just a second. It's going to use... Okay.
Sorry.
It starts to spin in the air, and the flames on it start to just kind of dance with it as it flutters its wings, and it slows them down a little bit so that they start to appear again, but they start to make these kind of hypnotic patterns. I'm going to need everybody to give me an instinct reaction roll. $22.
Sorry, when we add our bonus, is it just like whatever our modifier is on the roll?
Yeah, so if you run the instinct, just basically make an instinct roll, and it should roll it correctly. And it should...
Well, no, it pops up and when it says normal and then it says bonus or penalties, and I don't know if I add the +1 or not.
No.
Like, or if it will automatically add the modifier.
If you rolled it from... This is confusing. I did say they should change this. If you rolled it from just like your instinct, it adds that in automatically. You don't have to add additional.
Okay, because I just click up there, yeah.
Yeah. Because it should be, what, a 1 to that? I think it did. Yeah, it did. It added 1 to yours. So we got a 22,
okay, cool.
A 13, and a 22. Rhea, can I get a reaction roll from you as well? Instinct.
No, how dare you? Oh, that's really bad.
Rhea and Fortune both fail this. I gain 2. I gain 2 hope from that, so I'm back up to max. Here's what I need from both Rhea and Fortune. I need you to tell me one thing that truly, truly terrifies your character.
Well, Fortune watched her home that she grew up in burn down to ashes. So that's probably the most PTSD that she has.
Okay. And then what about you, Rhea?
God damn it, you did this right after her fucking character arc.
Yeah, sorry. It wasn't me. It was the rolls. A lot of fear rolls tonight, by the way, you guys.
She's scared of crippling parental disappointment.
I was going to say, are we talking about like a genuine fear or something that has happened that has scared her?
A genuine fear. A genuine fear that if you're confronted with,
like,
probably...
I'm afraid of fucking bumblebees, but
yeah, if you're afraid of bumblebees, if you're afraid of giant fucking flickerflies, that could be it too.
I'm not, but yeah, no, I think Rhea's probably afraid of letting people down.
Okay. So with that, that's the end of its turn. Give me your, is it 2d6 for the fire? Give me that roll for the damage.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's too many.
7 points of damage. That is a minor damage. It will take 1 HP. So that was 1 spotlight. I'm going to spotlight it again by spending a fear. And then I will spend a fear to remove that fire condition. As it dives towards the ground, it kind of slams into the ground. You see it kind of roll around quickly in the dirt, putting out the flames before it just pushes off and takes back into the air, circling around above you.
Fucking stop, drop, and roll!
Exactly. I'll spend a fear to highlight it a third time.
Stop, drop, and roll?
Yeah, exactly. And this one's going to dive bomb. Let's see. I'm just going to roll a 1d4. This one's going to basically dive bomb Lynn, coming in for. That's going to be a 21 to hit you with its wing slash. It's a pretty low roll. 18 damage.
Okay, it is under my severe, and I can use my last armor to at least bring it down to from a major, because it's under that would be a major damage for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I can bring it down to at least a minor with that, and then I'll only take 1 HP.
Okay. And then I will spotlight it one more time. It's fourth and final time with its relentless. I have a lot of fear. And then I am going to do another whirlwind attack, which will cost 1 more fear. So this is going to be against everybody.
What's the roll?
The roll is a 17 against your armor class. Or your, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Evasion, that's what it's called in this game. And then whoever that hit is going to take this much direct damage. Oh, shit.
Woof.
18 direct damage.
Damn,
That's
dog.
major for me. That's 2 health points for me. Oh, that's not right. That's stress. Yeah.
We're not able to use armor for this, right?
Not for this one.
Oh, yeah. Well, damn, dog.
I have 1 health left.
You have a health potion, Fortune. You have a 1 minor, so you may, if you can take that, you may want to.
A lot of wait. What is happening? There's so many rules. Which is the?
So you're taking 18 direct damage. So what are your thresholds?
Me, I wrote.
I'm taking severe. I'll take 3.
Same.
Yeah, so you can't use armor for this particular attack, and so it will just deal 3 HP right out as it lands. This was
a lot of us.
This was just a flurry of movement. This thing is flying around so quick as it lands, it just starts spinning around. Its wings cutting through people. It's so fast that you can't even get your defenses up. As then it just kind of stops spinning and looks around. It's gone into this kind of a rage at this point, as it's seen its entire brood murdered, and you guys are putting up a fight. It looks hungry.
I'm putting fire in its grundle.
And you're putting fire in its grundle.
We really lit a fire in that thing's ass,
It's not anybody.
So, it's back to your alls. Go.
No? We really lit a fire in that thing's ass? Ain't that like a...
If everyone's cool with it, I can deal 5 HP.
Do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think you
yeah,
should
you
do
might
the
as well.
arcane.
Yep. All right. Arcane Barrage.
Oh.
I don't think any of them will be past its.
It's minor.
I don't know. Maybe that's 5.
No. Its first threshold is 20.
Oh,
What?
so it's still
5 damage.
HP.
As you start just laying into this thing, what do your barrages look like again?
It's like an ink quill, and they're very sharp on the end.
Okay. I'm gonna let you guys flavor it like the tag team from before, because it was badass, even though because we couldn't figure out how to make it work.
Yeah.
So I think we're still gonna do that attack that you described earlier. As Fortune starts launching her daggers out, you just encapsulate them with your own, and it starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hitting this thing. It starts screaming. I'm going to spend a fear to steal the initiative as its eyes narrow on you, Draven, and it comes in for another wing attack.
Damn, I thought it'd be dead.
Does an 8 hit half your evasion?
Oh, half my evasion, yes. Oof.
Oh my god. 32 damage. You can use armor on this if you want.
I don't have any armor anymore. Sorry, man. I've used it all up.
So this is twice my severe threshold. So
you take 4.
This is 4.
Yeah.
Can I spend 2 armor to bring it down to 2, or can I only spend 1?
You can only spend 1 armor.
That's one of my special abilities, is that I can use any amount of armor when I'm using that ability. And I do that as a class feature.
Draven is down. Okay.
Yep. He's just gonna go down and go to sleep.
Okay.
He's real dramatic about it. He goes, "Oh,
time for a death move."
that is his death move. Oh.
I'm going to spend another fear to highlight, to spotlight this person again, and it's going to turn on who I think would be the next one, Lynn. This will be half your evasion as well.
Well, my evasion's
13.
9, so it's 9. Dude.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I forgot. So this will be 31 damage coming your way.
It is over my severe thing, and I don't have any more armor, so I don't know. It's not double, so I just take 3?
Yep. And then I'll turn initiative back over to you all.
Okay, I am. This is just this isn't a roll or anything. I'm gonna spend 3 hope to clear a health point, and I'll do it on Draven just so we can get him back up.
Okay.
So, Draven, at least you get 1 health point back.
I still have 3 hope if anybody wants to
tag team. You want to tag team with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Now, wait. Did you initiate? Who initiated it before? Because you can only initiate one. No, with Draven and Fortune.
I did the one with Draven, and I think Lynn did the one with Rhea.
Okay, so then what that means is you, Fortune, can't initiate another one, and because you did also,
yeah, I can't.
You can't either. So, but if you have the hope,
can I initiate one
with
Fortune?
Yes, Rhea could do one with Fortune though. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
You can be part of multiple, but you can't initiate more than one in a session.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so Rhea's gonna do one with Fortune. No, sorry. Yes, Rhea and Fortune. All right, if you've got the hope, let's see what happens here. What are we doing?
I mean, I still have fire. If it ain't broke, don't fix it and all that. But I'm gonna look at Fortune. There's gonna be a slight hint of a smirk that comes to her face and says, and she goes, "You want to light a fire under this thing's ass for real this time?"
You know it, baby.
Let's fucking do it.
All right, what abilities are we using?
Fortune pulling her hands out.
I'm using
yeah,
again.
That's all Fortune does.
I got a fire for her.
Okay. All right, so give me your spellcast roll for Cinder Grasp, and then what'd you say you were doing, Fortune?
I guess I'll do Rain of Blades again. I don't really have anything
What the
super
hell?
good for single target.
need to
At
roll.
least it's with hope.
Need to roll something pretty good. There's no way you just rolled the same damn thing.
Fuck it up!
I want.
Not
fair.
No, that's not.
Okay.
I wish I had done. I wish I remembered to
Die.
rally everybody earlier.
Can you do that reroll thing again? Or are you out of it, Lynn?
No, I can only do it once per rest.
Okay.
It's a one. That's it.
So do you want to go with
I've already used all my prayer dice on y'all motherfuckers too.
Do you want to go with the 7 with hope or the 3 with hope?
7.
Okay, it doesn't hit. You do both gain a hope though, but because you failed the roll, it does go back to this thing's turn.
There's no more fire under this thing's ass. I'm sorry.
As you two are about to do this, it seems to slam its attention towards you, and then it just kind of it lets out this hissing cockroach noise, as it's right in your face. And right before you're able to go for this, it's going to take an attack on Fortune. I'm assuming a 21 will beat half your thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it rolls. I only had 1 health point.
Okay. How is everybody doing, by the way? What is everybody's health at?
I'm kind of chilling.
Woman, I got 1 left.
I'm down now because I did not take Lynn's advice and drink that health potion.
You did not.
Also have 1.
Everybody needs to be listening to Lynn.
This thing will then kind of go up in the air. It looked like it was maybe about to flee until the battle started turning in its favor. So it's going to start to kind of narrow its eyes down. I think I'm going to spend another fear. I've used up a lot of my fear, though, so you guys have burned through this. It's gonna narrow its eyes on Rhea, the other one that was trying to attack it just then, and it's gonna do another wing slash attack.
It can certainly try.
It's gonna be a natural 20. How's that gonna?
Okay, never mind. I guess it can. Fuck me.
Okay.
I feel like.
What are you rolling?
This is like what I was rolling last week as a joke. What?
Well, he crit.
Excuse me?
He crit. Okay, so the total is 6d20 damage. 51.
So you're blasted back into the lightning bolt shape.
2 questions.
Yes.
Question A. Can I use my armor on this?
You can use 1 armor on this. So I'm assuming that's going to be double. So you're taking 4 HP. I'm assuming that's double your severe threshold.
What are the numbers? I can't even see it.
Yeah.
So you can only use 1 armor. So you're taking it at least 3.
Okay. Can I make it not be 4?
You can. If you use 1 armor, it'll knock it down to 3.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I forgot
I have 1 left. This is going great.
There's two of you with 1, and Lynn just said not great. I will have to ask. I forgot.
I have 1. It's 1.
You all have 1?
1 health
Oh,
point.
shit.
Yes, dude. Look at what you've been rolling.
Buddy.
The 60-20
Look at what you just did to me.
He just rolled 51, and he's like,
You just said fuck
God.
that girl in particular.
You used like 8 fear to make it. Oh, attack, bro.
Well,
what do you think was gonna happen?
I was capped on fear and have been for a while. Okay, so I forgot to ask. Fortune, I assumed you were just going unconscious, but that's not. You have choices. I mean, what did you want to do?
I'll just go unconscious.
Okay.
I think we almost have it, so.
I will turn it back to you all. What do you all want to do?
Lynn is gonna try. Well, I'm gonna try to attack it. Like I can't do anything. I'm just gonna have to do a rapier attack. So we'll just have to see how that goes. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone that has 1 hope to give me advantage.
Could I do
Oh,
that?
Oh wait! I think I have natural. Wait, stop! I have natural when I'm flying, and I use present rolls. I think I have actually automatic advantage on those as a part of my specialty thing that we got.
That sounds familiar. Now what? I do want to know what Rav was gonna say though.
Sorry.
Stop.
That's okay.
Right now.
I'll be honest, I forgot.
Bonked my knee into the desk.
I do have hope, but since
You're-
I'm down, I assume
You cannot
I
spend
can't. Okay.
Oh, if I were to do something that doesn't require a roll, would that? How exactly?
No,
does that
you still have
work
to spend the hope mechanically to provide the help action. Now, I was thinking, you have to have a hope to spend to give the advantage on the roll, because that's basically the help action. I did have the idea
no,
that...
what I mean. I'm sorry. What I mean is, if I were to do an ability, a separate ability.
Yeah. So yeah,
Would that how does that work with you getting the turn right after?
Well, you don't roll, so there's no risk. The only way I could get the turn right after is if I spent fear to take it back. So if I did take it, I would get fear, or I'd have to spend the fear. But there's no risk of you giving it to me naturally. You only do that when you,
Then in that
make
case,
a roll.
I'm going to cast Paralela.
Okay.
On Lynn.
What does that do? Send it.
Hold on. Find it.
Oh, yeah, yours are kind of nested, right? You have 3 per card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Paralela.
Do you have 2 hope to spend?
I don't have the 2 hope.
Yeah.
Bitch. Okay. Never mind. Then ignore me. I'm sorry I wasted everybody's time.
Okay, anyway, yes. While flying, it was part of my ethereal vestige, my specialization feature that we just got in Wing Sentinel is while flying, you have advantage on presence rolls, which is what I can, because of the it's a rapier, I can use presence and also have the gem of audacity, so it doesn't matter what weapon I have. It's all present rolls, basically.
So,
We'll see if I can land.
All right, so you have advantage on this, and so give me your rapier attack with advantage. Okay. 21. I'm getting some fear back, but 21 is its difficulty class. Or sorry, no, beats its difficulty class.
I'm also gonna pump in, using my last trap, I'm gonna pump in a 1d8 on top of the damage for like that extra damage.
Okay. So roll the damage and then the extra 1d8.
So let's roll damage. Hang on. And
14. Nice roll. That takes it to 19. Right? 19. Its first threshold is 20, so it's only going to deal 1 HP. But it only had 1 HP. So what does this look like?
So like we're all looking really raggedy, but I come up straight up and like just come all the way down, and I drive my rapier straight through the top of its head, all the way through its mouth and through its jaw.
Okay. And it looks like, you can tell it's kind of, we got the last hit on it. It's turned around and it's looking down, and it does not know that Draven is still conscious because you haven't gotten up yet. And the other one has gone down, and you can see the tables have turned for this thing. It's looking down at what's going to be a nice meal for itself and some vengeance for the brood. And it's not paying attention to you, Lynn, as it focuses on Rhea, the one it just attacked, and you can feel those wings start to flap again as fast as they can go, and it starts to dive straight for her. But you're there out of nowhere as you're swinging down, flying pretty fast yourself, putting your rapier directly through its head. The momentum of this thing still continues flying towards Rhea. You manage to, with the impact, adjust its trajectory. So Rhea, as you're standing there, this thing just veers off, barely missing you, slamming into the dirt. As you kind of push up and fly above it, it slams and kind of rolls and skids to a stop a few feet away. And it starts to just kind of bleed out onto the dirt where there was once beautiful flowers that Draven destroyed. As you have managed to finally take this thing down. That was fun. The 5 hits was super clutch. I got to tell you that. And when you got it down to 1 HP, I'm like, all right, I'm pulling out all the stops. I spent a lot of fear. Fun for me. Anyway, at this point, Lynn, Rhea, and Draven, you guys are the only ones that are awake. And you see that Fortune is lying unconscious just a few feet away from you.
Hands out.
No. Like Lynn, she does that thing where she kind of like slings her sword to like sling the blood off of it and like puts it back, and then like she kind of lands, and then she like hits the ground running, and she's gonna like run and then like slide to her knees to go up like to Fortune to like get down on her, and she is. Let me see if I have any. I don't have any hope. Let me see, but I think I can. Oh, what I did get, what I can use is once per rest when you succeed in an attack on an adversary, you can clear 3 stress or a hit point. So
nice.
So yeah, I can actually use that, like that last little bit of energy from like the attack I just did. I like to think that is she in close range to me?
Who, Fortune?
I should have been.
Yeah, everybody was kind of. It never really left more than close range. It was kind of just hovering. It was so big, and you guys were clustered together. You couldn't really get out of close range without trying to.
Okay, well, like you see, like a little bit of like leftover energy from her, like where she's glowing from having landed that radiant hit, and she kind of just like pumps it into a Fortune, and she gets 1 health point back.
Okay, I love this. Fortune.
I'm picturing like in a TV show where they like clear, and you kind of
like a medical show, like one of those old medical shows where they actually had like paddles.
Wait, hang on. Let me make sure I read that right. Once per rest. Okay, wait, hang on. Once per rest, when you succeed on an attack against an adversary, you can clear 3 stress points or a hit point. The problem is, it says on a success with hope, you can also clear 3 stress points or a hit point on an ally within close range of you. My question is, like, I get the idea that, like, if you do it with success, you get to heal 2 people. Do I have to heal myself, or can I use that first one on another person?
Can you send it to the chat?
Let me look.
Is it able to send?
Because it just says when you succeed on an attack against an adversary, you can clear 3 stress or a hit point, but it doesn't say if it's on me or another person.
Yeah, so you
that's on you.
That's on a success with hope. You also clear 3 stress or a hit point on an ally within close range of you.
But that idea is that it's you and an ally. So
yeah, if the success is with hope, yes.
Well, my success wasn't with hope, so I can't.
So you can't do it on somebody else. Oh. You get it. It for free. If you succeed on hope, you get to give it to somebody else too.
Yeah.
I can clear 1 hit point on her.
I'll at least take the hit point on me, I guess, so that I'm at least down to, like, because it seems like I can at least do that on myself.
Actually, I can clear 6 hit points and spread it out among everybody.
That'd be great.
During a long rest. You just have to let Mrs. Applebottom kiss you all over the face.
Lynn is tired. She's like, bring on the kisses. Bring on. She's like, got broken ribs here, motherfucker. She needs some help.
Well, we have to.
I need one more thing. Okay. I need one more thing from Draven and Fortune. I need each of you to roll me just a hope die.
What's all this about?
A 6 and a 7. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so this is something I haven't enforced until now because we're all kind of
knowing what you're about to do.
New to the game. Whenever you choose to avoid death, whenever you choose to go unconscious, you have to roll your hope die. If the number is equal to or lower than your level, you take a scar and permanently mark out one of your hope slots.
Oh.
If you mark
that's spooky.
Yeah. If you mark out your last hope slot from doing that, the character doesn't die because you chose to avoid death, but they do have to retire. They've become too scarred and too beaten to continue.
Can they heal their hope back?
No. The scars permanently mark out hope.
No, I like this because I've been like, I don't really want my character to die, but I'd be okay if they did.
Going into forced retirement.
But forced retirement, I enjoy that.
And that's one thing I really like about Daggerheart is it kind of gives you the control over your character's narrative. Like you can have them out without having to kill them. But yes, you do have to roll every time you choose to avoid death. The hope die now. Then it gets easier and easier to get scars as you level up. So I hadn't enforced that rule before because we were all new and, I knew we might go down here and there, but now that we've gotten into tier 3, I think it's time. So.
Fun.
What now?
Well, so I need to hand out the 6 HP. So I know I'm giving at least 1 to Fortune. And I assume, wasn't everybody else at 1?
I was able to use my thing, so I at least have 2 like open slots. So
in that case, I'll just give everyone 1, and I'll be selfish with the last one.
Okay.
So I'll take 2. Fortune will take 2, and Lynn and Rhea will get 1 each.
Okay.
As everybody kind of comes back, what are your inspirational words? You just, I always like to ask you to do this. What are your inspirational words?
It was Mrs. Applebottom going around and kissing everybody on the face.
Right. Okay.
I like to think she's like, you didn't die. Good job.
Yeah, you've done so well.
Yeah.
I just realized you made Mrs. Applebottom a real person. And you made her a contact that you're going to have to run into, which means I'm going to eventually have to do that damn apple bottom voice.
Well, I feel like it would be really funny if she's absolutely
She's not like that at all.
She's just like a regular like school teacher.
She's a smoker and she talks like this.
It's the rose-colored glasses of his childhood version of her, you know?
She's still a great woman. She is just not that.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, as the moment kind of washes over, you know that you're close. You're so close. And Draven, there's a couple things. You rolled pretty good on your check before, your knowledge check. You know that the Flickerflies, they get bigger as they get older, but they do tend to kind of gravitate around one adult. Like one adult has a brood. Two adults don't usually cohabitate. So you've likely cleared out at least the immediate area. If there's any smaller ones, they will likely leave you alone at this point. So you're probably a day still away, like I said. Maybe one more camp before you get to New Aetheria. But you also know, now that the adrenaline has kind of worn off, that apart from getting huge, giant, and consuming people, starting by drinking blood like mosquitoes to actually eating living creatures, the other thing Flickerflies really are known for is their love of shiny things. Which means that somewhere relatively close by, there's likely a small fortune of some items or coin. But it would delay your trip into New Aetheria.
I actually already was thinking about this, or fortune was. I want to cut its belly open and see if we can find anything in there.
Okay.
Bathe in its blood. I feel like you just go casually to it and just
she doesn't say anything. She just starts
out all over your face.
That's what keeps you young.
Actually, Lynn will actually barrel in right with her, and she pulls out an organ, and she's like, sacrifice. She's like, this will make an excellent sacrifice for the Sentinel in honor of our victory.
Can Draven do a knowledge roll about what he knows about where they would keep their shiny?
Sure.
Shiny
sure.
things?
Go ahead. Give me a knowledge roll.
I always hate asking for specific rolls, but
no.
whatever.
But I'm going to do
16 with fear. They can make their roles. They can make their nests, their dens in a bunch of different places. I mean, especially when there's an adult this big, that it's going to be a large chamber, likely someplace that's been burrowed into the ground or something like that. They tend to. Go ahead.
Sorry, could I use an instinct roll to try to see? Just give you some more fear.
Well, I was thinking perhaps I could learn something that we found in its belly to lead us there.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're cutting through into this thing, and you're not finding any treasure inside of it. This isn't Diablo. It doesn't explode into treasure and crowns and stuff. But
no treasure.
Go ahead.
Covered in blood.
Give me an instinct roll.
You might have been better at it, but
you're the one crawling around in this thing's guts. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
See, I was wanting to look around the environment. I'm kind of Draven doesn't want to look at that.
No.
You would know just where you are. I won't make you roll for this, but there's not anything here. You'd have to search for it. It's not in your immediate vicinity. 13, okay. More fear. God, you guys.
You looked hungry.
So he does look hungry. You find a couple things. You actually find it's dead, but a whole undigested sheep that has been picked up pretty recently. So it's not alive anymore, unfortunately. But
are there maybe some concerningly humanoid-shaped bones in there as well?
There's some bones, definitely some bones here and there.
Concerningly human-shaped bones.
But most of it is just it's lunch or dinner that it's been having. There's nothing in here. The stuff is very common in this area, in this region. So there's not really anything that helps narrow that down, unfortunately. The 16,
with my 16 knowledge roll, would I know of anything valuable, like a valuable part for any kind of magic or anything of the sort?
It's hard to say. I mean, they collect all sorts of things. They collect things that are shiny, so there's probably a lot of either treasure or gold, anything that would catch the sun. They're kind of drawn to it. They don't have any idea about its what it's worth. So they could have magical gems. Yeah, exactly.
Draven comes up behind these two who are just covered in blood, and they're like, sacrifice! They're like in a blood
frenzy.
A blood frenzy, just throw them.
Wonder why we're friends.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'll let you finish. Oh, and he waits around another like 5 minutes, and then he's like, okay, all right. If we can stop this, okay, awesome. Thank you. We need to do a systematic search around here because these things love shiny objects, and there's got to be something valuable around here.
Can Lynn just hop up in the air and do like some circles to see if she can see anything glinting?
Perfect. And the rest of us, we should take a direction and do a sweep outward and do about a third of the angle.
Well, Draven, it looks like it recently ate a sheep. Is there like sheep herders around by chance?
Great deduction.
You know.
That's a grand idea. Do you see any pastures about?
So
does Lynn where she spawned up there see any?
The grass is taller than I am.
Oh.
So from where you are, and Lynn, as you kind of circle around, nothing. I'm not going to make you roll because nothing catches your eye because they would keep it probably buried wherever they were staying. So it's not just kind of laying out. You can't see it. You don't see anything in the vicinity, but you do know that. I mean, you're close to New Aetheria, so it's probably not directly in that direction, but at least as you get closer to the city, there are small farmsteads that start to pop up here and there, especially ones that need more land. They live outside of the city, so they're kind of scattered around. So definitely in that direction, but like Draven kind of pointed out, from where you are, it could be like a nice cone shape from where you are. It could be a little bit further north or a little bit further south, but it's definitely going to be just towards the east in some way.
Lynn will kind of like land back and like, be like, there are some sheep fields that way towards the city.
Before we leave from here, though, I want to take like a trophy of this, just in case there's like a reward for killing it.
Okay.
When we get to New Aetheria.
Oh my god.
You know, like adventure rules. There's
adventure rules.
I take this big head of this thing that's been like plaguing the city.
Well, I mean, it has been eating people's sheep, so there probably is some kind of reward for it.
Yeah, if not, I got a cool head.
So you're taking the head of this thing?
Like you got it out.
Maybe we could just take one of its claws. Like, I mean, it's.
I was going to remind you, it's the size of a house, so its head is quite large. So
whatever would be a reasonable thing to prove that I killed this thing.
Okay. Yeah. So hold on. Let's flick back over to the scene. Let's take a look at the picture. You could take
a toe.
You could take some of the toe. You could take part of the wings too. Maybe the eyeballs are kind of nice and big. I mean, you got its heart. I like how you're saying, "Ooh!" Yeah. You just ripped this thing's organ out and was like, "Oh!" But the eye.
Looks gross in the eye. So wait, we do have a bag of holding. We could just wrap this and just take the whole heart. Like I imagine the heart's like what, like the size of a soccer ball.
Oh yeah, at least it's a little bit bigger than that.
A human heart is like slightly smaller than your fist.
Yeah, so I'd say it's
beach ball,
like a beach ball. That's what I was thinking. Like
we're just gonna wrap it. Like we're gonna just pull some tart like out of our thing and wrap it, and she's gonna put it on like a backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the heart's a reasonable thing to just be like, yeah, this is totally a heart of a.
Undisputable that we killed this thing.
Yeah, well, what else is it gonna be? What else is gonna have a heart that big? For real. So
well, we can always find out.
As you turn your attention back to New Aetheria, you know there's you can head straight there, or you can spend some time going around to the various sheep farms to see if there's any clues or tracks to kind of hunt down this treasure hoard. And with that, I'm going to give you some time to think about it.
For the first time in her life, has been poor, and she wants money. She's like, money!
So think about that, because that's where we're going to end tonight. And then we'll have some direction next time, whether we go straight into Aetheria or if you take the bait for the side quest. So...
Before we left the dragonfly thing, Draven does take just a small portion of the end of the wing, and he's got a fan now.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
It's like a church fan. You're just like,
yeah. That's gonna look great with your apple bottom persona.
It matches his skin kind of too.
It does. Ugh.
I wouldn't dare do that impersonation in front of her.
Oh, you wouldn't? It's good. Does she know that you do it at all?
No.
Hope not.
Love
I feel like one of us is going to bring it up
in real life is a very loving, nice woman, but she's also fierce in a way that makes her very respectable, and you want to impress her in that kind of way. You want to do good for her. You want to be good.
She's like a stern church lady who you're like terrified to get on the wrong side of.
Yes, but not necessarily terrified.
I was thinking,
I want. This is something I love her dearly, and disappointing.
You don't want to hurt her feelings.
Disappointing her would destroy me.
See, I was thinking grandma or mom.
Yeah, that's essentially it. She kind of did have a part in raising me. So
I'm looking forward to actually meeting her. Okay, we're gonna end it there. That was fun. I thought we needed a combat. We'd had some.
I swear to God, if you turn off my PC.
Well, we're at the end. If they're ever going to do it, now would be the time.
Don't you love when
it's so funny to me that we were so scared to fight the Phoenix, and then we just took him out no problem, and then this motherfucker comes along, and it's like 51 damage. Wow.
This is another reason that mosquitoes can just go fuck off and die.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, to be
fair,
again, that was a crit. The 51. It's not like I was doing that every
I don't care. Mosquitoes can still go fuck off and die.
They can. I hate those things. Oh, God. I'm also glad I didn't throw in another one of these. That would have been bad, right? If I tried to do two.
You ever notice how many people just keep standing water around and are breeding mosquitoes?
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
Like a garbage can lid flipped over or just some shit like that. Everywhere. People are doing it everywhere. I'm like, no, y'all, the mosquitoes.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of mosquitoes.
No, I'm not either.
I was a fan of this enemy, though. I kind of liked this. This was a pretty good one. Yeah, I didn't even get to do his... Oh, you took 5 hits.
Enjoy the fight.
Oh, man, the thing was he had a countdown, and every time he took damage, the countdown triggered down. But I wasn't thinking, and I only gave him 1 click when you did all 5 of those. It should have triggered it. Damn it. That would have been cool.
If I had waited and got one more hope before I'd done it, I could have done 6.
Yeah.
And killed it outright.
You'd have just killed it outright.
I almost tried to put it to sleep.
He should have.
When I pinned it to the ground at the beginning, that's what I
fuck out of here.
Just pin it down, put it to sleep, and we run.
That would have been good. It probably could have caught up whenever it woke up, but
Also considered trying to befriend it.
Well, since it was cute.
Yeah, it is kind of cute.
Befriending things is always an option. Okay, like that's always an option until you kill 30 of its children. Then that's kind of off the table at that point. So maybe not always an option.
I love hanging out at the bottom of my little view box like this because I feel like it adds some kind of something to.
Yeah, and you just peering slowly over the corner. Anyway, we're rambling on.
I just realized for like a good chunk of me getting crit on, I was just chilling
like
out
right
down
there.
here.
Yeah, you do that a lot, and then in Temptations, JMZebb is usually like only like you can only see like this much of him in his frame. Anyway, I am gonna have to not do a post show tonight. I have to go into the office really early tomorrow. I'm annoyed about it. So I'm gonna have to actually go to bed. But thank you. This was great. Let me know what you want to do. Do we head straight into Aetheria, or do we spend some time looking for this treasure?
I do love a good treasure.
I like
I do love a good treasure too.
We're also very poor right now.
You are.
We are also
poor.
on the poor side. Yeah.
You never go into a city through the main entrance. So
Rhea's kind of a monk, so she hasn't really had to give a shit about money, but
it's gonna be important, especially
if
I imagine.
Oh, Draven's you're going to love it, Rhea. You're going to love money. It's fantastic.
I'm gonna imagine
Rhea's just in the corner, like, you know the Vine where the guy's like, okay.
Draven's gonna need some bribing money, I think, for this next portion too. So
I think Lynn just really wants a bath at this point.
You're a cat. Do you take baths?
I'm
Hell yeah.
about threatening people.
That's racist. You can't say that shit to us.
You can threaten people, or you can tell them that you're going to give them a fortune, and then I drop down and chokehold them.
Yeah. And, well, I was going to say I can't wait to threaten people with my crazy, scary religious paladin friend and my dead insane maid of nothing but magic friend.
Yeah.
Then
I'm not that insane.
We roll in super scary. We're like a fucking this is my religious zealot friend who thinks you're a non-believer because I told her so.
Meanwhile, Rhea's like, hi, I think I'm dead.
I'm a revenant.
Do you see those scars on her face? She'll fuck you up.
You want to know how I got these scars?
I'd really prefer not to fuck you up, but I could, I guess.
And then while you're threatening them, Fortune's already behind them, slitting their throat. Like, oh wait, was I not supposed to do that?
While shaking her hams, don't forget the hams.
Always the hams. Oh, I was gonna say
That's the last thing they say.
When you ask if you could help while you were unconscious, I was gonna jokingly say, yeah, when you fell over, you rolled over, and all we could see was your hams, and they got distracted by it.
They're so inspired by the hams that
he does squats.
Oh yeah. Oh, her hams are firm. That's for sure. That's for damn sure.
Got those firm hands.
And on that note, thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks for Elzorya. Next week during this time slot, we're doing Final Fantasy XIV tabletop role-playing game. Only a couple episodes of that left. We're getting towards the end of that, but we've had some good stuff. I actually haven't even posted it yet because with the new computer, I've had some issues kind of getting things set back up. It was great though. It's definitely worth watching. We had tears. It was wonderful. And then
I too was in that episode.
And then Wednesday is Golden Vault, right?
Yep.
Is it the finale? Or we're not that close?
You're close, but I'm thinking 2 more.
2 more for this heist. Okay. So with that then, I'll say goodnight, everybody. See you soon, and thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.